All right, guys, as a new college basketball season is upon us, it is time to do a full breakdown on each of the current TV scoreboards used for college basketball on TV plus the streaming services. So my first victim here is going to be CBS. Now, this thing's changed over the years, but it still looks relatively similar to how it did 10 years ago. I like this thing. It is sleek. I love the colors on this thing. It pops off the screen. It's not too big. I love the team logos there on the scoreboard. This thing for me is definitely A-, low A tier. It's not perfect, but it's very good, very effective by CBS and CBS Sports Network. The next one here is Fox. So this debuted in 2021, about 4 years ago, and the main complaint back then is it was too big. It's a very large scoreboard, obviously made for smaller screens, laptops, mobile phones. This thing is huge. The numbers are very big, but guys, it's grown on me over the years. I like this one a lot. I love the colors, the big bold fonts there, and of course the team logos on the scoreboard. Everything you need is right there. And yes, it is very large, but if you get past that, this thing's pretty nice. For me, it's high B tier, above average, low A tier maybe, a little bit less than CBS, but this thing's very good, very effective by Fox Sports. The next one here is Spectrum Sports. This one's kind of rare. It's like a rare streaming service online for, I think, Hawaii basketball. Maybe Gonzaga plays on this network too. This thing's old school, early 2010s. Obviously it's not changed much at all, clearly, but guys, this thing's very effective. It's not too big. The bar, the bottom of the screen, the colors are there. I like the gold font there, the gold lettering for the scores, kind of pops very well right there. And of course, the team logos has that kind of sleek feel to it. This thing is honestly pretty good. I would say B+. And then going to my least favorite, maybe it's the CW network. So this one's interesting. It is similar to CBS, yes, but like the design is just different there. The letters are very condensed for some reason. I do like the colors here. It kind of pops very well. I hate the CW logo on the side there. Get rid of that thing. That's kind of an eyesore there. But really, I'm nitpicking here. This thing's fine for CW. I can't put them on blast too much. It's the CW network. They get like 10 games per year. It's mostly ACC games. These obscure games on Saturday at 1 o'clock, they get these games. But, this thing's fine. I'll say it's B- to C+ tier for the CW. And then going to the one we all know, ESPN. So this thing is controversial. It's been around for 8 years now. They've not changed this thing since 2017, the last time they debuted a new scoreboard. It's kind of crazy to think about that. They've changed the college football, the NFL, NBA scoreboards so many times over the years, and yet they refuse to update the college basketball scoreboard for some reason. This thing's kind of weird to me. Like sometimes looks good, sometimes not so good, depending on who's playing, the color schemes here. The one thing it lacks for me is the character, the personality. You think college sports, you think the mascots, the logos, and this thing definitely lacks that. And it's weird because I like the red, the blue here. Then I go to this other game here, and it's like, what are we doing? With North Carolina, it looks so washed out. It's small, it's hard to read, it looks ugly. They need to update this thing. It's getting old now. Look at that, guys. Oof. The light gray font on the white background just looks hideous. That's just unacceptable. If you're in the graphic design department for ESPN, that's just unacceptable right there. You cannot read that team. That is ridiculous. This thing's weird. Like, why is it off center? What's going on here? This thing's interesting. It needs a refresher, guys. It's been 8 years. I was a freshman in college when this debuted. You think of the old scoreboards for ESPN, had the bar at the bottom of the screen. The team logos were there. It was all right there, simple. This thing's just lacking something. For me, it's definitely average. It's like B. It's just straight B tier for me on ESPN and ESPN Plus networks there. And then going to our next victim here, we're going to put on blast. It is NBC/Peacock. So this thing's kind of new to the game. That came around about 2 years ago. They started doing college basketball games, mostly Big Ten games, like once or twice a week. Oh, this thing's beautiful. It's so sleek, has a shine to it, a nice sheen there. I love the logos. I love the font. It's just like the college football one, really, for NBC. This thing pops very well off the screen. It looks so nice, guys. I love NBC's graphics all the time. They do such a great job with graphics and music on their channels. This thing is definitely A+ for me, the perfect scoreboard for college basketball. I love NBC and, of course, the Peacock. And then a newcomer this year, or I guess last year, it is TNT/True TV. So they're doing college basketball regular season games now on their networks. About once a week they do these games. This thing is so similar to March Madness. It looks so much like, it just feels like a March Madness game when you see these on TV. So it's interesting, guys. My one complaint here, there's a bit too much going on here. It's just kind of hard to read. There's a lot going on with the gradient, the font, the timeouts, the fouls, the bonus, all the numbers here, guys. It needs to be packed a little tighter. That is one thing ESPN does very well. It's very simplified, minimalistic there. This thing's a bit clunky. It is clean, but a bit too much going on for regular season basketball here. It's going to be B+ for me on TNT there. And then, whoa, YouTube TV. So, boy, could I rip this one apart. This thing, guys, I could make this. I could make this scoreboard in 5 minutes on Canva, on Paint, like anything. Give me a computer, give me some sticks and stones and some rocks. I'll make a better scoreboard than this one. This thing is hideous, guys. It looks like a third grader art project here. That's just unacceptable for YouTube there. You can't accept that. That should be relegated to like D3 basketball streaming online. That's just ridiculous, guys. They should be sued for how ugly that is. How dare they broadcast games on YouTube TV with that? And then here we go to March Madness. The March Madness scoreboard debuting in 2021 after the COVID year. I love this thing, guys. It brings back old memories of the old scoreboards of the early 2010s. This thing is so nice during March Madness, guys. They said they would update it last year and they never did because I think people like this one so much. It's like, why change it? Why update it? Keep this one as is for a few more years. It is so beautiful during March Madness games. I guess the one thing here is that Purdue, the font there is kind of washed out by the gold, but really that's just nitpicking at this point. It looks fine, honestly. That thing's definitely A- to A. Not as good as NBC. Guys, imagine NBC doing March Madness. Oh boy, what a time to be alive. And the last one here is going to be Flow Sports. Oh yes, it is Flow Sports, the streaming service online for D2 and D3 basketball, and occasionally D1 games. Look, guys, it's better than ESPN, I'll say that. It's better than ESPN's scoreboard. It could use some touching up for sure. Condensing a little bit there. It's kind of too long for no reason. But really, I'll give Flow Sports credit where credit's due. This thing's pretty nice. It is simple and is a B+ scoreboard for me. So guys, what are your thoughts on these scoreboards for this season? Give your comments and opinions below. If you disagree, what is your favorite scoreboard? Mine's NBC, and then CBS number 2, and then probably March Madness number 3, and of course the bottom tiers like Flow Sports, the CW, YouTube TV, ESPN's kind of like the middle right now. So guys, give your thoughts below. Follow me on Instagram at Pakalak, and I'll see you guys next time for more. Peace out. Bye.